So far, broadcasting live with the Ravens, I'm 4-0. I played with the Patriots and I lost. So let's see if I can make it 5-0 with the Ravens.
Here's the kicker,
and I think
Jake
they're all
Elliott,
blowouts.
ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone.
25.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I always put it on conservative because I like to run. My formation is running, so. Let's see if he can stop it. Touchdown. Just kidding.
And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Got some room at the 30, and he'll be out right at the 35. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they called the field general.
I'm not going to introduce him to Ingram until...
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Six yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 13.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's not worth the extra couple yards. There's already a couple guys right there.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
I have not run it with Ingram yet because this title is Lamar's on fire, so I got to make a stat
goal. Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Big ass. Undercrush.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Good
it's
job
a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. It'll be a gain of 9.
Now I'm going to introduce him to Ingram.
Mark 57. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. He's coming. Double up. 22. Check. Mama. 22. Check. Mama. Come on.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Right time.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Here's Jackson to throw, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and two-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for two and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Aggressive tackling and make him play ball. And let's go to blitz.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. A first carry now for Jordan Howard. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so
people could break through this play. They can just run straight up the middle.
Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I like to substitute for my fastest guys right here.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Howard. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. This is Howard on 2nd down. Howard has the first down and then some. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 43 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Wentz going to lead the Eagles up to go for 2. Throwing now is Wentz. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
You guys always got to wait on kickoff because they have to do onside kicks, and if you're not ready for an onside kick, you can't call timeout.
It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I was hoping for a blowout, but looks like it's not going to be a blowout.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for
my goal is at least
now's the time to take
300 yards on the ground with Lamar.
Coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
On 2nd down, Ingram. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3. No.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first
He said if
he
does not boot him, he's going to beat me.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Let's go, team. First and 10 at the 45.
And this Mike, the linebacker up there, slide coverage. We got him double team.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's true clock because it's going to be already toward the half anyways.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Throwing on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On third down, Mark Ingram. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And just shut, and I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
That's what I'm talking about.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Let's do a safe play and a field goal it.
On second down now. It's Ingram. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. Now a
One more run
timeout
to see what
taken.
we could do.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. He may try and run for this. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Good work, boy. Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On third down, this is Howard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Returnable for Thomas. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On third down, Ingram, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Yards is the gain on the keeper there, but now it's third down. Jackson looking to throw on third. Sliding out of the pocket. The pickup there, 5 yards.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. From just shy of midfield, Jackson forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, 40 yards. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, we got 3 down.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Again, it's Howard. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Howard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Hey, here we go, here we go. 180! Hey, ram! Watch QB drop. Check 3, check 3, check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 15, check 15. Back.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Give him 4 yards on the play, and that will lead us into the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Howard. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Yes, sir.
A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory.